Hey guys, Cyanide here. The Rust Never Sleeps build series. I got a box in the mail from these guys. So that is for the servo. These are the aluminium mounts, servo mounts, and that's the servo there. It's low profile, aluminium casing, titanium gears, that sort of stuff. Cheapest one I could find, and that came with the usual suspects. And I also got this here, metal, well, alloy Fubata servo arm, so it should be squared away there. So today I will put some holes through there at the bottom, put some nuts and bolts to hold this in place while I'm working on it, and I may take those out and tack those in properly later, but for now I want it removable. Then I will go about mounting that in there on the inside behind the firewall, and then I can start looking about how I'm going to do the linkage up the side here and the cowling. So that'll be the mission for this weekend. Right on, let's get out to the workshop. One thing I wanted to show you, I found curious, sheet metal. This is plastic and with this aluminium strip here, but it's got a lot of magnetism. I can lift up that. It's pretty crazy, eh? The amount of magnetism, the magnetic, how magnetic this is, even though it's an alloy housing. That's crazy. It must have quite a strong magnetic field, the little motor in this thing. Anyway, curiosities.
Sunday rain on my parade washed away, washed me away, 'cause we've been running out of time, bleeding like a satellite, lost in outer space.
So there you go. That's what it looks like underneath. Just little button heads in there for now. Chassis looks alright from underneath, I think. And alloy mounts, and that sits in there quite nicely. So it should be good. It should just tuck in just there, so only the arm will be sticking out of the side of the cowl. So next we'll be building the cowl and testing out theories with linkages to go from the servo to the front there. So that's next, but I'm just going to whip round to a mate's place and pick up some sheet metal. So this is probably what I'm going to do in the shed today. I might get back out here tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Alright, so it's the next day now. You can see I've got the front end apart. I'm just going to make a bracket to go on here using this bit of metal here. and a few other bits and bobs, and we'll make a bracket for this and then we can put the link in.
Sunday rain on my parade washed away, washed me away. 'Cause we've been running out of time, waiting like a satellite lost in outer space.
So that's the bracket on the wheel hub. So that's good. Just making up a link now. The steering's nearly done. Okay, so you can see I did some stuff off camera. I just wanted to get on with getting on again, so that's what I did. What I did was I drilled out the last hole in this servo arm out to 2.5mm and then threaded it. Then I drilled a hole in this little piece of steel here at 3mm, and then I just added these two extra ones just for visual, for make it look pretty, but not needed. So that runs us right up to here. I didn't film this part here, I realised also, and that goes onto a M5 turnbuckle. What I did with this here is I pretty much just used one of these leftovers. This is a leftover part from doing these linkages here. This is these ones, the holes weren't quite in the right place, so what I did was I just tacked those on like that through the hole at the end to get this here, so it's top and bottom. I haven't got a nut on there, everything's just kind of rough at the moment, it's all coming apart. Turnbuckle, rod end M5 onto this bracket that I made. So now we got steering. that's cool. I'm going to call that the end of this video. I think it turned out alright. Get an idea of the geometry from above here. So that'll be the end of this part, I think. Next thing I'm going to do is the cowling, the front cowl. So, but I'll do that in the next video. I can't be bothered now. This is like day 3 that I've worked on this. So these things, they're fiddly, they take time, a lot of brainstorming, things like that. So it took me a wee while to get this done, but I'm pleased with the results, and now I don't have to think about it. I can get back onto the bodywork. So cheers for watching, guys, and apologies for not getting onto cowl like I said I would do, but I think it's pretty cool anyway. Alright, catch us later.